Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here at a little different location. My internet's been out for the full day. There wasn't really much I could do, so I'm here at the homies, mooching off his internet and still getting the decks out every which way. So we're doing more Noble Knights. We just got the Noble Knight structure deck, and what you mostly get from it is Merlin. There was a new trap I want to try. There's Drystan and Murdrot, but they've been in the game for quite a while. And of course, the new Xyz bosses. Now this is a deck I made virtually 2 years ago, February 2019, and it's a mix of Ancient Gear and Noble Knights. What they have in common is face-up spell card destruction. So we're using balance, we're still using just traps that do exactly what I just said. They target face-up spell or traps and they destroy them. So that's doing two different things for us. That's destroying Gear Town, bringing out a Reactor Dragon, or that's destroying one of our equips on, let's say, a Drystan, and that when he's equipped once again, once the equip card comes back from the graveyard, you get to target a face-up monster and destroy it. So it gives you virtually an instance of destruction on your opponent's turn when you're using the Drystan. As you can see with balance, we're actually only using one Murdrot, one Drystan, and 3 Merlin, because he's whatever one you want to bring out. We're also using 1 Boars, so we still get every boss monster of the Xyz, and 1 Gwynnifer, because her alone makes each one of your Noble Knights a boss monster in and of themselves. And then yeah, you just have a Reactor Dragon to fall back on. We have Unending Nightmares, which will hit other decks you're not really thinking of. Things like Cyber Dragons, you can hit Fusion Gates. People aren't going to really be playing Dark Magician too much anymore, but it is very good versus Dark Magician. It absolutely eats up Aro Mages like you'll see in the replays. So it's pretty cool. Wasn't as strong as I would like. Still probably better just to play a pure Noble Knights. But definitely lots to be tried out with Noble Knights. Definitely lots of testing. Crazy stuff from here. Structure deck will definitely impact the meta, I'd say. But it'll make things like Cosmic Cyclone always important as usual. And other stuff like that. The meta will develop. Things like Blue Eyes are gonna, I think Blue Eyes will adapt and optimize just a bit. Really just run away with the meta from here. But it's all to be seen. Definitely gonna try more Noble Knights. So till then, let me know what you guys are doing. And thanks for watching. Alright, so here we are facing a Zane Truesdale. Going first. Now the beauty about Noble Knights, they've been in the game for a really long time, but people really don't know how to fight them, so they're really going to have to learn through this new structure deck. Here we're starting with just an Unending Nightmare and a Reactor Dragon. We do have a Merlin, but we don't have any equips or anything to go with him, so we're not going to use him just yet. We are fighting Cyber Dragons. He tries to use his Fusion Gate. As soon as it activates, we chain to it to destroy it. That's going to stop its effect. Here he uses Cyberload Fusion. Brings out a Rampage Dragon. Throws away 2. But Unending Nightmare is not once per turn. It's Unending Nightmare. It just keeps going. So we're able to destroy our own Gear Town. Bring out a Reactor Dragon. Obviously way over a Rampage Dragon. Now we have an equip card. That means we can normal summon our Merlin. Now he's going Overflow. Destroys just the Reactor Dragon and the Unending Nightmare. Which means Merlin's still free. So we bring out the Drystan. Equip Drystan, destroy his Rampage Dragon, use the equip to destroy a Ryukyu. That's actually a really good tech for Cyber Dragons right now. You're going to start seeing it in play. That's like that card is old as dirt, I'll tell you right now. This card has been in Duel Links for a very long time, even from the card trader. And people are starting to play it in Cyber Dragons. There's obviously no limit on it. And it just buffs up a Rampage Dragon's attack way too big, especially when there's a monster out. Obviously it didn't work out for him here. Let's go with another Rampage Dragon. Destroys our spell card, okay? Doesn't realize when an equipped card of a Noble Knight is destroyed. Puts right back. Drystan destroys his Rampage Dragon once again. With only 700 life points. We hit him for a nice easy lethal. We go with Drystan and a Destiny. Really didn't need to do that. And we just finished him off. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are fighting Little Yugi. Going first. No sleever mat for a boy of the day. It's probably about time I changed my sleeve and mat. So using Grandpa's cards, I remember this duel. But this is a perfect duel to show off just how oppressive Drystan is with all this face-up spell card destruction like Typhoon and Unending Nightmare. So here, we use Galantin, Drystan destroys it, equips right back, we set our Typhoon. He's trying to play Magical Piper, so we use Typhoon to destroy our equips right back, activates his effect, destroy the Piper, no +1, we get an Unending Nightmare, so now we're even more consistent with abusing Drystan's effect. We run into a counter gate, no big deal. Now he normal summons a Maiden with Eyes of Blue, so now it's his end phase. We use Unending Nightmare, destroy the equip it right back. Drystan targets her, it will destroy her, but he brings out a Blue Eyes. We're up to 3,000 life points, but we're still going to be able to, so it's our turn now. Unending Nightmare goes right again, that means Galantin will equip right again, destroy the Blue Eyes, swing for 2,800 damage, because we're also replacing the damage our Galantin gives to us, because it should lower your attack every standby phase, but we're still getting. He tries another Mystic Piper, we chain another Typhoon, and he scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are fighting old school Joey Wheeler. Man, I love Esperola. He's just flexing in every pose on the character screen. So no sleever map for Joey, 23 cards. Field of Warriors. Oh, I think this is the mirror match. This is what this deck is really good at because of our face-up destruction. The mirror match goes really well, and that's what this is. But we're starting with a Gear Town. We have an Unending Nightmare. We're going to use our Madrat. Madrat's going to use our Noble Arms to destroy his face down. Now we bring out a Drystan. Equip to the Drystan. We destroy his field spell just because I didn't really have another target. We benefited from that field spell, but it's just a target to hit. So we go into our level 4. Get that equip right back. Hit him for 2k. And we still have Unending Nightmare for our Gear Town. Here he brings out Merlin of his own. Brings out his Madrat. Equips his Madrat, but we're going to be able to destroy his equip not once, but twice with Unending Nightmare. That's what Unending Nightmare is all about. I mean, it's so situational what it does, but it does what it does so well. So even in the end phase, we use a last instance of 1,000 life points to bring out our Reactor Dragon. Only 2k life points left on our boy. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Arcana. Going second. No sleever map. 30 cards over there. So we're starting with a Typhoon, an Unending Nightmare, Galantin, and a Merlin. We're fighting a Romages. Check this out, guys. You can use Typhoon from your hand as long as your opponent controls 2 more spell or trap cards than you. 2 or more spell or trap cards, I should say. And you control no spell or traps. So his first turn, we're able to Typhoon and Aroma Garden, guys. How frustrating must that be to fight against? We normal summon our Merlin. Bring out our Madrat. Hit him with Destiny. That brings out Boars. Boars destroys Destiny. Or I guess that's still Madrat's effect. Destiny to Boars. We put the Galantin on the Madrat. This way they're both level 5. He's 2,700. We're able to swing first. Then we're able to use Merlin from the graveyard, do an immediate Xyz. Use his effect to equip all the equip cards. 3,200. Swing over the Aromages. Now that's really all Aromages are good at, is just stalling. So he's just burning his life points, summoning monsters. But our Sacred Noble Knight, he's able to destroy by just removing material. Here we're fighting a Fortress Warrior, so this guy's really all about that stall. Now we can use Unending Nightmare to destroy his trap card as he triggers it. Sets another monster. We're able to remove another instance of material, destroy that fortress. Unending Nightmare destroys our Galantin and comes back with more damage. Normal summon Gwynnefer because he only has 100 life points left, so if that was anything but a fortress, we could have hit him for lethal with the Gwynnefer, but then he just scoops. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are facing a Pegasus. Going second. No sleeper mats today, like this whole This whole run, no one's been using them. So 2 Typhoons, a Gwennifer, and a Gallatin. So that's pretty bad. Our opponent sets 1 card. We get a Gear Town though, so that's going to make use of these Typhoons. Set them both. No point in setting the Gwennifer yet. We want to keep her in our hand. Now look at that. Gateway to Chaos, we're able to hit it with 1 Typhoon. Now in the end phase, we use the 2nd Typhoon on our own Gear Town. Weird how much you run into face-up spell cards and don't really realize. But now we have a Reactor Dragon and a Boar, so we bring out the Boars, equip it with the Gallatin. Now we can't use this effect because we already have Gwennifer in hand and only 2 other Noble Arm cards in our graveyard. But we attack with the Reactor Dragon, destroy his head judging, no big deal, and then finish him off with the Boars. So yeah, this deck's fun. It's fantastic in the mirror match. It beats up on things like a Row Mages. If you're tired of Row Mages, play this deck. But I'd still say it's more beneficial and more competitive to just play pure Noble Knights. We will find a different way to really optimize them. It's all about Merlin. Like, you don't really need to run 3 Murdrot and everything like that when you can play Merlin. But we'll have to see. It'll take a lot of testing. So until then, I hope you guys enjoyed and thanks for watching.